Hello and welcome to today's webinar, SigmaNEST Shop Floor Management in Organization of IB-CADDY and Sigma Tech Company. My name is Oliver Marinkovic from IB-CADDY, and with me is Diego Bertolucci, Technical Director at SigmaNEST. In today's webinar, we will start with shop floor introduction of IB-CADDY Company, and then we will continue with introduction of SigmaNEST Shop Floor Management Solutions. In the practical presentations, Diego will present functionalities of Load Manager and ColorOffload. IB-CADDY was founded in 1991. Today is present on 3 locations, of which 2 of them are in Slovenia, with a headquarters in Ljubljana, and in Kamnik, where we have our Educational Technology Center. We also have office in the capital city of Serbia, Belgrade. We provide software solutions in different areas of industry, in the field of graphic engineering, 3D printing, and 3D scanning. One of the solutions we will present today is SigmaNEST and Shop Floor Solutions. SigmaNEST is advanced nesting solutions, which offers a wide range of customizable modular features to get the most out of your manufacturing operations. Using SigmaNEST, you can import parts from any major CAD systems, automatically sort them into tasks by material and machine, optimize your material usage and machine motions, post programs to your profile cutting machines, and track your productivity from start to finish. SigmaNEST connects individual manufacturing operations to the entire organization to drive incremental improvements and improve efficiency regardless of your industry sector. From quoting to production to shipping, SigmaNEST comes a package with a real range of features that delivers 5 key benefits to your fabrication workflow, also known as 5M. For materials, better nesting and an improved remnant strategy that delivers 5% or more in material gains. For motion, our solution provides more than 20% boost in efficiency due to faster programming and faster cutting pads and shop floor solutions. For manpower, SigmaNEST increases manpower capability with ergonomic solutions, industry-focused software, and process automation. In management, our solution integrates data from all areas of operation, giving you key insight and greater yields from your machines. Lastly, SigmaNEST allows you to run all of your machines from one software platform, allowing you to share skills through the factory, therefore increasing flexibility and efficiency. SigmaNEST drives nearly every type of profile cutting, routing, or punching machine to produce premium quality parts while saving valuable material and manpower. Here we can see some of the machine types such as laser, plasma, oxy-fuel, water jet, punch combination, punch knife, router, and multiprocess. The advantage of SigmaNEST is that we have one environment where we can program any of the mentioned machine type, and we are not limited to the machine brand. Also, if we create a task for one machine, and with a few clicks, we can change the NC export for other machines. SigmaNEST is more than just a nesting software. It's a platform that connects individual operations to the entire company, streamlining your process from the office to the shop floor and back again. SigmaNEST offers a wide range of shop floor management solutions, which we can group in 3 groups: scheduling, shop floor feedback, and shipping parts. Today we will have a look at Load Manager and ColorOffload, which can be used by all SigmaNEST users, even those without MRP or ERP systems. SigmaNEST Load Manager puts you in a complete control of the shop floor to quickly assess production and easily design jobs to any compatible machine. It is designed for the demands of fabrications. Load Manager is a complete machine scheduling solution that helps you ensure maximum uptime and productivity. Load Manager provides a real-time window of all available machines and compatible programs that allows you to maximize workflow and exceed customers' expectations. Load Manager enables optimum productivity through proactive machine scheduling and load analysis tools. Workload can be assigned or reassigned using drag and drop to any machine. Programs can be quickly split, extend, stopped, or restarted. When used in conjunction with ColorOffload, schedules are updated in real time to accurately reflect shop floor status. It is user-friendly with touch-compatible user interface that supports drag and drop functionality to easily move programs. Quick filter of leads with search, grouping, and view customizations to personalize what you see. Tailor the display and color schemes to make program states and machine events stand out. With transparent shading, it is easy to see all cutting machines, groups, and cells in a complete calendar timeline. Adjusting for planned machine downtime, worker breaks, and holidays to provide realistic forecasting for parts. Operations personnel can be utilized view mode to anticipate and prepare workstation for incoming parts. Shared network database allow programs assignment to appear in ColorOffload instantly and automatically assign ready programs to the next available machine to keep production going. Conventionally transfers programs from one machine to another compatible machine for improved load balancing. To maximize production, we can maintain nest in a scheduling queue displaying program number, material type, and thickness, designated machine, and estimated runtime. Machine compatibility is checked automatically and provides interactive load rebalancing. Schedules are updated in real time to accurately reflect shop floor status. Make a part unloading from your cutting machine faster and more accurate by color coding parts. ColorOffload eliminates confusion by displaying nested parts in colors that can be assigned by customer, work order, shipping address, or any custom designation. Mixing work orders saves time and material, but also creates the potential for error when unloading and sorting parts. Using a clear visual diagram, ColorOffload assesses the burden of identifying parts by shape or number and allows quickly handling to the next destination. Parts for each job are traced throughout production to final delivery. Shop floor momentum is sustained along with higher material yields and process efficiency. Integration with everything, shop floor data capture provides real-time feedback of job documentation, program status, and part quantities for all SigmaTech products. Load manager connection bolsters synergy between machine scheduling and operations. Incredibly user-friendly with easy to see color schemes to highlight different parts and orders with a single click. E-reports integration provides a digital reporting system that eliminates paperwork. Improved logistical insight by coloring parts for its next operation like painting, welding, or bending. We can easily maintain quality with sheet replacement on the spot or marking non-conforming parts to be recut or reprogrammed. With recording machine cut times, we can close the gap between estimate and actual costs. Tablet touch controls and the built-in on-screen keyboard offers ultimate portability. With a simple process, we can report listing details on complete work, orders, and rejected parts. Also update inventory with edit sheet function, allowing operator to swap to actual hit number used on the floor. We can check part detail and dimensions in viewing panel. For unloading the parts, ColorOffload simplifies the part identification and sorting by assigning unique groups. So Diego, please, if you can take over and show us how can we use Load Manager and ColorOffload.
Okay, here we go. Hello, everybody. As Oliver explained, my name is Diego Bartolucci, and today I will show you the workflow of SigmaNEST, Load Manager, and ColorOffload. After the presentation, I will be available to reply your questions, so if you have any, please write them down in the chat. As a first step, I will show you our starting environment in SigmaNEST. As you can see, at the moment we have different work orders in SigmaNEST. Each work order has its own number, its customer, and its due date. Plus, we can see a summary of the part quantities in terms of part ordered, of parts in process, completed, and remaining ones. Inside each D.O.O, I can see the list of its parts, along with their drawings and all of their data. Please also notice I can see the parts next operations as well. I'm going to select all of the orders now, and I'm going to click Load to bring them into the workspace. Now that all of the work orders parts are on the screen, I'm going to create nesting tasks for them. I'm using the auto task feature. Inside the auto task dialog, in the upper part of the screen, you can see the list of all the parts of my workspace. By pressing the auto task button, SigmaNEST automatically divides them into different tasks by material and thickness. I can quickly expand each task to see the list of the parts contained into them. Now, by pressing the Run button, SigmaNEST will automatically nest each task. The nesting parameters, such as the parts clearance, the edge distance, or the auto nest engines, will be based on the defaults I previously set. Also, right after the nest, SigmaNEST will take care of producing the NC path for all the sheets. So let's take a look at the results. This task is for stainless steel thickness 1.2. And as you can see, the parts are nested, they are NC'd, and since I didn't take an entire sheet, SigmaNEST calculated a crop cut line as well. Then we have 4 layouts here. I can quickly turn the multi-view on for my steel thickness 2. Let's try to take a look at the colors. I can quickly color by work order. And as you can see, SigmaNEST mixed the work orders together to optimize the nesting results at their best. Then we have the last task, which is this one, which is for stainless steel thickness 1, and which is composed of 3 different nests. I'm going back to the second one, which is a little bit richer, and I'm going to generate the post for all the sheets. At this point, SigmaNEST will automatically generate the NC file for the main nesting machine, which is the Amada machine we see here, but also for the other machines belonging to the same group, like the Anquang laser and the Trumpf. Thanks to the machine group technology, SigmaNEST can group similar machines together, and it can automatically produce the NC files for all of them. The user does not have to program each machine individually, as each single nesting will be portable for all of the machines inside the group. Of course, grouping can be applied as long as the machines share the same technology and NC rules. Now that the programs are generated for all of my machines, I am clearing the SigmaNEST workspace, and we can get to Load Manager to schedule the programs. Load Manager, as the name suggests, allows to manage the workload of the machines in the job shop. This is done through defining the machine's working shift first, assigning programs to them, and then monitoring their performances on the go. Load Manager is typically installed on the Productions Manager's PC. Its interface is pretty straightforward. All the actions are available in the ribbon bar, as it is with SigmaNEST. The frame at the left grants access to the calendar and to the machines list. The zone in the center shows the actual scheduling. It is possible to navigate through it using either the ribbon buttons or the wheel. The compatible machines share the same color. For instance, at this moment, all my lasers are green, while the water jets are pink, and the routers are blue. Load Manager also shows the independent machines which do not belong to a group, like this punching machine here, for instance. Finally, The frame on the right contains the list of the assigned and of the unassigned programs with their preview and their data as well. Now let's plan the programs we just created. Planning only requires truly a drag and drop over the machine we want to move them on. For instance, I can plan the programs on the machine I originally created them for, which is the Amada. But I can also plan them on any other machine as long as it is compatible. Also, I can change my planning at any time. For instance, I can select a program which was originally planned for a certain machine, and I can quickly move it over a different one, just with a simple drag and drop. Or I can just move it from the interface if I want, and I can select a new machine to carry over it. The load manager's planning will always be respectful of the machine's working shifts and the break times. For instance, a little ago, we had enough time due to the lunch break, and later in the day, we will meet another break time because of the shift change. These working and non-working times can be defined at the machine setup, and they can be changed on the fly in case a machine becomes suddenly unavailable. Now that the planning is done, let's switch to ColorOffload to manage each single program on the machine. ColorOffload helps the operator monitoring the cutting process by recording the actual cutting time and by registering disruptions such as the nozzle change in time, for instance. It is also helpful for the operator because through its simplified interface, it becomes a handy tool when it comes to unload the parts from the sheet. I'm looking at the machine I originally planned the programs for now. A single seat of ColorOffload can be used on multiple machines, as in this example. However, the optimal configuration consists in one ColorOffload seat for each machine in the job shop. Also notice how ColorOffload allows to track the operators which are working on the machine. ColorOffload is intended to be installed on tablets or on PCs close by the machines. As it is for Load Manager, also in ColorOffload, all the actions are available in the ribbon bar here at the top. The workspace in the center shows the actual program I selected. The operator can use the mouse wheel, or he can pinch with his fingers if he's using a tablet to zoom in and zoom out the view. The frame at the bottom contains the parts data, and it can be fully customized. I changed my frame to display the primary data I need, the part names, the work orders, the quantities, the customers, and the next operation for each part. The part drawing is provided here too, and it can be pinched, zoomed in, and zoomed out as well. Please notice that clicking a part in the workspace immediately highlights the same part in the bottom frame, and this is happening also vice versa. Finally, the frame on the right contains the list of the programs assigned by Load Manager for this machine. Notice how the sequence of the programs in ColorOffload matches with the planning sequence in Load Manager. I'm going to select the first program now, and at this point I'm pressing Start to declare that my machine started to cut it. Please note that by pressing Start, I'm not controlling the machine, but I am telling to ColorOffload to start recording the actual time. And as you can see, a timer just started here. This step is not mandatory. However, we believe it is important to track down the actual times. We can stop the timer if we need to make assistance on the machine, like cleaning the plate or changing the nozzle. Then we can start it again once we are ready. Going back to Load Manager, and hitting refresh. Please notice how also Load Manager, okay, let's go to the current time. Okay, please also notice how Load Manager gets updated in terms of operations, as now the machine is not showing the program anymore, and it is already pointed to the next one to be cut. Let's go back to ColorOffload. We can at some point stop the program or finish it even, and this will and this will stop the timer. Again, this is not mandatory, but it is suggested to do so. In case the operator of the machine used a different sheet from the one selected in SigmaNEST, it is possible to declare it through the swap sheet function. ColorOffload will display all the available sheets in SigmaNEST. The operator can select the one used for real and then just swap it on the go. This feature allows for a full sheet trackability, and it is particularly useful for carpentries cutting thick plates. After the cutting is done, we can get to the parts unloading stage. ColorOffload helps the operator by allowing him to color the nest as he wants. In this case, I am coloring the nesting by drawing number, but I can color it by work order. So each different work order will have its different color. I can color it by customer, or I can color it by next operation as well. Coloring can be set for every part data field. In this case, we can immediately identify the parts which have to be bent, which have to be shipped or painted, and unload them accordingly. ColorOffload also allows the operator to reject parts. Parts can be rejected because of different reasons. For instance, either because they are wrong in size, or they have a wrong material, a poor edge quality, and so on. I can select a reject reason, and then it's enough to click on the parts in the workspace. They will slightly change their filling type, and this will mark them as being rejected. The rejected parts will be sent back to SigmaNEST to generate new programs for them. The last operation consists in updating the program, which I'm going to do right now. When I update the program, I declare that the cut happened, that my parts are produced, and that they are unloaded as well. Going back to SigmaNEST, here I can open the work orders list, and at this point in time, as you can see, the work order list will be updated. I see that most of my work orders are in progress, but for a few of them, I also have parts which looks completed. These are the parts which I put on the programs I just updated through ColorOffload. I can even click on a work order, and here I can see the same kind of data also at part level with the quantity ordered, in process, completed, and remaining. Now, going back to ColorOffload, I still see I have my two planned programs. I am demonstrating the sequence again for the next programs. For this one, I'm just simply pressing the update button. This will update it on the fly. I'm not forced to declare any reject, and I'm not forced to use the timer either. So I can just update it on the fly. For this machine, for this program instead, I may decide to, since I have a crop cut here, I may decide to swap my sheet to declare the sheet I actually used. And this will update all of the crop cut information as well. I can then mark it as finished if I want to, and then I can finally update it. Going back to SigmaNEST and going back to the work orders list, I can now see that several of my work orders have a lot of completed parts. And going back to Load Manager, over my current time, I can see that right now, my planned programs list, it is empty and it is waiting for new programs to be put in. Okay, that's all for me. I hope I've been able to give you a good display of our workflow in SigmaNEST V20. Oliver, I am giving the control back to you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Diego. Thank you for your time and your attention, and hope we have given you a lot of information regarding the load manager and ColorOffload. Thank you and goodbye.